Hey everybody, and welcome. Today we are here in Kissimmee, Florida, and we're getting ready to take you guys to a Chicago-based chain, but they have 5 locations here in the state of Florida. Today we're taking you guys along with us to
Portillo's. Portillo's.
Check this out, guys. Even Jay Leno is a fan.
Maybe someday.
Right here, kind of a glare on it, but that is John Belushi. All right, guys, here is a look inside the menu. Here are the beef and sausage sandwiches, hot dogs, char-broiled burgers. I almost got a burger, but I really wanted to try that Italian beef since they're known for that as well. Moving on with the menu here are the chicken and fish selections, as well as salads and Portillo bowls. Here are the sides and soups, as well as the shakes. Down here, they also have famous chocolate cake, lemon cake, strawberry shortcake, and chocolate eclair cake. And over here are the drinks that they have available. It's really cool. So as you're waiting on your meal, you can kind of see the progress of your meal, if they're currently working on it, and then once it's ready, it's on the right screen and you're ready to dine. Now I know this isn't a big deal, but check out these trays. They are elevated so the drinks fit in here perfectly. You can get a good grip underneath. It's nearly next to impossible to spill these. Really enjoy this extra touch. All right, Henry, what'd you end up getting there?
Some fries and some cheese dip and hot dogs and slime.
And it looks like you got a poppy seed bun and a regular hot dog. Gentry, what'd you get?
Same thing.
Same exact thing. How is the hot dog?
Good.
Excellent. Jennifer, what'd you end up getting?
I got the 6-inch Italian beef with sweet peppers, and you can tell that they dipped it in the au jus. So I'm excited about that, and the bread looks nice. And then it comes with french fries, and then we got a cup of cheddar also.
All right, guys, there is a look at the hot dog. Not a Chicago dog. They just call it hot dog here, but we all know that is what you consider a Chicago dog. No ketchup, as it is a crime and against the law to have ketchup on a hot dog within the city limits of Chicago. Right here is that Italian beef with sweet peppers.
So we got a jumbo cup of the cheddar cheese sauce for the table to share. And I've already tried it, and it is really, really, really excellent. Better than the fast food chain cup of cheddar that you would get, if you know what I mean. But yeah, very good so far. So I just took my first bite of my Italian beef sandwich. Delicious. Half of it, this half is dipped in au jus, and then this side is not, so you don't have a soggy sandwich. It's just enough, like, of the au jus and everything. And there's so much meat in there. I've already, like, taken some out and eaten it by itself. And same with the peppers. But they do not skimp on there, so it's a very filling meal.
And I've had a bite of mine as well. Again, slightly soggy bun with that au jus sauce. Just fantastic. Here is a photo of the first Portillo's back in 1963. It was nicknamed the Dog House. Back then, it was known as Portillo's, and they still sell hot dogs, but the menu has grown to include Italian beef sandwiches, char-grilled burgers, fresh salads, and world-famous chocolate cake. Gentry and Henry are trying that's a small, by the way. That's a pretty large small, but it is a small chocolate cake shake. And Jennifer and I also got one here. And let me go ahead and tell you, one thing that sets this apart from other shakes is they actually put a real piece of chocolate cake into the shake. And you've always said it's pretty thick, right? How is it?
Good.
Jennifer has taken her first sip of the chocolate shake milkshake. Is it thick? That's what the boys said. They couldn't get anything out.
I believe we can.
There's definitely cake in there.
How is it?
It's delicious.
The best way to describe this is imagine a nice piece of chocolate cake, pour some ice cream over top of it, vanilla ice cream, mix it together in your spoon, and that's what you get right here in a cup. It's fantastic. There are all of those fresh ingredients right there for the Chicago dog. Kitchen in the back where they make all of their meals fresh and right in front of you. Look what I found, guys, just in case. The elusive bottle of ketchup for those who requested. That was Portillo's. Jennifer, what did you think about Portillo's?
I really enjoyed it. This is a really good place. There is some different food to kind of try, so I think that is cool. And it's quick, so it's not like a, you know, it can be a sit down restaurant or fast food. So I think that's really cool. The cheese sauce, I love a good cheese sauce, and they really do have a good cheddar cheese sauce here. And their French fries were good. I'm not a big French fry person, but they were actually really good here, especially dipped in that cheese sauce. And the beef sandwich, oh my goodness, so good.
And I want to point out right over here, there's some outdoor seating. We have a nice, cool Florida breeze this evening. It's about 73, 74 degrees with a really pleasant breeze. They have some fans going on in there. We opted for the air conditioning because it is a little humid, but if you prefer to sit outside, that option is available. And Gentry.
That cheese sauce with the fries, outstanding. Service, I would give a 9 out of 10. And also, outdoor seating, spectacular for the great weather out here. And also, I did not like my hot dog.
You didn't like your hot dog? At first you did.
Was it the
Yeah,
bun?
it was like
The poppy seed bun.
Yeah.
I saw you pulling those off.
All right. And Henry, what'd you think, buddy?
It was good. And I want to point out the fries are good. And usually I write my Sprite and my milkshake. After we did Sprite, and then
You and Gentry shared a milkshake, didn't you?
Uh-huh.
Now, let me ask you this. Did you like your hot dog?
Yeah, I didn't have no mayonnaise or ketchup, so I just goes with the hot dog and a bun.
But pretty good?
Yeah.
When it comes to my meal, I really enjoy the Chicago dog. The Italian beef was okay, especially if the au jus dipped on the buns, but my favorite thing that I had to eat was definitely the Chicago dog. I'm with Jennifer. That cheese sauce was really good, and I don't know what they've done to it that's different, but maybe it's house-made. I don't know. Yeah, but it was excellent. I was just looking down to figure out what else could I dip in this cheese because it is so outstanding. The chocolate cake shake probably didn't meet my expectations, but it was delicious nonetheless. It's just very thick and very rich, so it's something that you can't really eat a whole lot of. You take 3 or 4 sips and you're pretty much done at that point. I will say, Gentry was talking about the service. It is like fast food style. You order, you grab your own tray. There were a couple people who were kind of rude, just to put it best. But with that also in mind, there are a few other people who work there who are very polite. And that's why at first, when I spoke with a couple of people who were extremely rude with their comments, I thought for a second, well, maybe this is part of the act. Maybe this is part of like the theming here. You walk in and it says, "Welcome to the garage." And I said, okay, well, so maybe they're just, kind of cutting up, being rude with one another, being rude with the customers. But then when I started talking to the manager, talking to some other people, I realized that was not the case. And so do want to be forthcoming in that. If you come here, you might encounter a couple rude people. And I went to Google reviews afterwards and started reading. That's a consistency here is some of the rudeness that a lot of people have encountered. So bear in mind, if you come here, food's good, but customer service is another story. But guys, we thank you so much for joining us here in Kissimmee, Florida at Portillo's. And we sure do look forward to seeing you on the next episode of Every Day is Saturday.
Woo!
Waiting on the Greyhound to Chicago. I've got all my bags packed up, ready to leave. Everybody here's waiting for something. I'll be on my way, I'll make it there by New Year's Eve.